Hello and welcome to CloudFolks HUB. My name is Bhavesh Atara. You are learning Elastic Container Service, and now we are exploring all the options related to the ECS Task Definition. We already discussed about all of these options. Now we are going to talk about last option known as ECS Task Definition Storage option. We have to understand the storage option for Fargate launch type and for EC2 launch type as well. In this video, I am going to explain you about storage options related to the Fargate launch type. So let's start. Here I am inside my ECS console and I am creating ECS task definition. Here I choose AWS Fargate, and now I am getting storage options related to the Fargate launch type. The first option I am getting is ephemeral storage. Let me explain you this using this particular mind map. So the first option, Fargate storage. What is it? In the Fargate, each task gets single shared ephemeral storage volume 20 GB by default, upgradable to 200 GB regardless of how many containers are running in the task. Let's say that here I'm not going to specify anything. No need to worry, I will get 20 GB ephemeral storage for my task. If I want more, I can add this. Let's say that I want 100 GB, so I can specify this over here. Now, let me explain you how it works. So, you have your task, you will get one ephemeral storage for your task, no matter how many containers you are going to run inside the task. Let's say that here I have 3 containers, no matters, I am going to get one ephemeral storage device. If I am not going to specify any size, 20 GB, otherwise you can specify size over here. Let's say that 100 GB, okay? Now, this storage is used internally by ECS to store container image layer. It is not accessible to your container by default. So, we have this ephemeral storage device. Let's say that I have 100 GB ephemeral storage device, but by default, these containers cannot store or access data from this ephemeral storage, right? By default. Now, is it persistent? No. If you stop your task, it is going to delete your storage as well, right? Now, we have one option known as bind mount. I am going to show you from where I am going to get it. See, here I have option add volume. I can give volume name. Let's say that shared. Do you want to create this during the task definition creation, or you want to create it during the configuration and deployment? Let's say that I am going to select this because I want to create this right now. So I am selecting this one. If you don't do this right now, you can do it during the deployment as well. Now here I am getting this bind mount option, right? Now I am going to explain you what is this. By default, container in the same Fargate task cannot share data using ephemeral storage. As I explained you earlier, these containers cannot able to access or store the data to the ephemeral storage by default. If you want to enable data sharing between the container using ephemeral storage, you must define named volume and bind mount it into the each container. So, what is the idea here? Let's say that in this particular ephemeral storage, I can create named volume, means a space with the name. And then I can mount this particular named volume from all the container. So all these containers can access this and store the data or access this. So we can say that in ephemeral storage device, you have one volume and you want to mount it from your containers. It can be act as your shared storage. Okay. Is it persistent? This bind mount, is it persistent? No. Why it is not? Because bind mount volume itself is in a ephemeral storage. So the main storage is actually not persistent. So bind mount can't be persistent, right? shared across the task? No. If you have multiple tasks and if you want to access this, no, you cannot do this. Why? Because ephemeral storage is exclusively for that particular task, right? Can share data between container in the same task? Yes, this is possible. As I explained you earlier, if I am going to mount this particular volume from all 3 containers, I can share data. For example, from C1, I can store file over here, and then if I want to access from C2, C3, I can. So yes, it is used to share data across the container. That's possible, but containers must run into the same task, right? Mount required? Yes, you have to mount this particular volume, and if you want to mount it, you have to mount from the Docker file. Now, this is first option. Now we are going to talk about another option, Amazon EBS. Now you may have question like, okay, but where we are getting this Amazon EBS? We are only getting 2 options, right? I'm going to answer this.
Sorry to interrupt you. I know you guys are enjoying our video a lot because our final ultimate goal is Solution Architect Certification exam. To reach the destination, we required full videos. Path number 1, our 6-in-1 program. Our 6-in-1 program include all prerequisite skills which is needed as a cloud engineer. It include 24/7 support, lifetime update, section-wise practice test, full course practice test with tips and tricks by Bhavesh Attara, how to do exam preparation course, weekly lifetime live session with Bhavesh Attara, and 6 AWS project with documents. Path number 2, you can enroll by paying 499 and get Hindi and English, both the languages, videos of AWS. The choice is yours how to create your success story by choosing best one. Best of luck. Thank you.